Hello kids, today we are going to learn about algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions. So let's see about this. So what is a definition of algebraic expressions? So before going to see the definition of this one, first see what is a numerical expression is. Let me show you numerical expression is what. So a numerical expression which contains operation in between the numerals. 2 plus 3, 4 into 5, 7 divided by 6, 6 minus 4. So all these operations are in between two numerals. So these expressions are called numerical expressions. Apart from this algebraic expression, what algebraic term is, what it includes is, the definition of algebraic expression stands for an expression which contains variables, constants, and are related with basic operations. So what is the basic operation? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I'll put one example and show you how it looks like. X plus 2. This is an algebraic expression. 4x minus y. This is an algebraic expression. 3 by 2y. This is an algebraic expression. 4.5k minus 20. This is an algebraic expression. So all these are algebraic expressions. So in this algebraic expression we have certain terms to learn about, particularly what algebraic expression includes and what is a variable, what is a constant, all we are going to see now. Let's see the first point. What we have to know is a variable. What is mean by variable? Variable meaning is that which varies. What is mean by varying? Why is it a fixed value? No, it's not a fixed value. First, suppose if I ask you, there are 10 apples. So you know exact count, right? There are 10 apples. If I say that there are some apples, so what do we say that? That we don't know exact number, right? So in such cases, we use it to represent a variable which is called an alphabet instead of number. So an alphabet which is using instead of a number is called a variable. So variable which takes various numerical values. So which is basically an alphabet, right? Let's see some examples of this variable. So x is a variable, y is a variable, z is a variable, a is a variable, b is a variable, k is a variable. These are the basic variables which we use to see instead of numbers. This is what about variables. Let's see. Constant. Constant. As I said, in a variable which is not a fixed value. So this is not fixed value. There is no fixed value in this. But coming to this one, constant, which is a fixed value. So fixed value in the sense which is an exact number. So we can call it as an exact number. This is an exact number. This is what the constant it says. Let me show with one example. So here we can see that with example, 2 is a number, 3 is a number, 4 is a number, so etc. So all the numbers are constants. So one thing that you must know is that there you can see no variable. You don't see any variable here in the along with this constant term. Next, one more thing that to learn is coefficient. So what is a coefficient is? Coefficient, which is a number, which is a numeral and is a multiple of variable. So which is a number we are saying that. How do we show that? Where do we see in that is, if I say 4x, so in 4x, here 4 is a multiple of x, right? So this 4 is called coefficient. This is called the coefficient. Coefficient is a number. If I show you one more example, if I say that negative 10x, so in this negative 10 is a coefficient, correct? So this is the coefficient. So as we have seen now, variable, constant, coefficient. So let's go forward. So let's see from the expression what we see. I'll show one example of expression again. 2x plus 4, this is an expression. Basically we already learned the definition of an expression. So basically this is an expression. So in this expression we have just now seen this is a coefficient and this is a variable, and there is no variable along with this, and we can simply say this is a fixed value and we can say this is a constant, and these are the basic operator. So operation, so it may be addition, subtraction, anything. So if you can see a single expression, you can see these many terms in this. So again, one more thing that what we want to see is, so expressions are again categorized. So take the same example and I'll show you as these are again split into terms. So an expression is a combination of terms. This is a term and this is individually called a term. So these are the terms. So an expression which is a combination of terms, which includes a variables, constants, etc. So these are the combination of two terms. Let's see, there are types of terms are there. So what types of terms are there in this? There are two types of them. One is like term and the other one is unlike term. So we have seen just now terms, and the terms are two types. One is like term, the other one is unlike terms. So what is a like term is and what is an unlike term is? Let's see now. So term, if you can see a term which is mapping to two things. So as we said, like terms, and the other side we can say unlike terms. So what is a like term? So terms which are having same variable, which are having same variable. So one example I'll show you. So example for this: 4x, 5x, 1 by 2x, 100x. If you can notice in this all four the terms, variable is x. See that? So all the variables are same. So like terms are the terms which are having same variables. Then what about unlike terms? So which are having different variables. So there is no common variable, so we can simply call it as different variables. So I'll put one example for this and let's see that. 7x, 3y, 4k, 8b, like this. Let's observe the variables x, y, k, 8. So all are having different variables, right? So these are called as unlike terms. So as we have seen that, definition of like terms having same variable, definition of unlike terms having different variables.